Ladies and gentlemen.
Pick one. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
Hey everybody!
Hey.
Welcome to the D-pad.
Welcome. It's nice to not have Rick be alone anymore.
It's very nice to not be alone anymore.
Welcome back. I'm John,
I'm Rick,
and this is a game.
where I'm not alone anymore. This is Tora. He's our new best friend. What's up, Tora?
The Tora.
I'd like you to help me with the job mark Tora next.
Oh, that sounds
Tora off him.
pretty-
Go take care of that one and then come back here. All right, so we got
Job
some
BBs.
job BBS to deal
Oh my
with.
God, do we have
There's
to do
4 of them.
All of these?
We might have to do the
I
4
hate
of them
this-
that
I
are
hate this fucking game.
friend. Help me find an old friend. If you can help, come meet me at ACDC Park.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's roll on over there. So you didn't miss too much last time. The
Too
guy
much?
running the N1 Grand Prix turned out to be evil.
Yeah, of course.
He had a
Surprise.
cowboy hat. That's how you knew.
That's a pretty
we got
dead
to
giveaway.
we got to see Mesa/Masa.
Oh,
There, he
good.
was one of the competitors, as was Raul from the second game.
Okay.
Hey, Green Shirt, you're the one who made me look for quote the black guy last time. like I wrote,
Glad
I
to
haven't
see
seen
the
my
authorities haven't caught up with him yet.
Yeah, right? So he hasn't... Someone saw his Navi around. So Navi's been around for 15 years, apparently. Yoke area because it says hey at the end of every sentence. Sure. Tick stub. It's not a ticket stub. It's an actual, like, the stub of a tick.
I like how for this fetch quest, you had to read the board, then go somewhere else
Yeah,
to get the
right?
fetch quest.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Nah, that's all right.
All right, so we're
That's
going
just
to...
what this game is.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to roll on out of here and then...
Somebody just told me about a new ramen place in Harvard Square that's awesome.
Oh, really?
We got to do it.
What's the name of it?
Santoka or something?
Santoka.
But I'm not sure.
Nice. I got to remember, a guy that used to work with Steve is, like, a serious... I don't want to call him, like, a ramen snob. He's not a snob about it, but he's very particular about it.
Connoisseur is the word.
Connoisseur is probably a good word for it,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was like, yeah, I tried Snappy once. And I was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with a couple of different people, and some say the one in Porter Square is even better than
Really?
Snappy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, there's 2 in Porter Square. There's the one about dreams, which is pretty
Oh,
solid
yeah,
but
the
simple.
Dreams one. I forgot about that,
But
yeah.
there's also one in the Porter Exchange with all the other Japanese shops, and that
Interesting.
one's really good.
All right.
It's really good. So, a lot of good ramen in the area. Boston is a
guess
hotbed
so.
of good ramen.
It's a
And by
hot
Boston, I
hot
mean
bowl of-
Cambridge.
of good...
Camberville.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to put the shrinky thing back on. I didn't want to do that. Damn it.
Bitch.
I just got this great break... this guy right here,
Mhm.
break
Oh,
charge...
wow.
You charge up, your charge shots break through shields, but you have to use like a special thing to make it work in the first place.
It's pretty badass.
But either we get rid of the undershirt or we get rid of the brake charge, and I think the undershirt is just nice and helpful.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be hey.
Hey, cat party.
So I'll put this back on. I'll have to remember my LonZXMe code later. Navi customizer.
Navi customizer.
All right, can we? Yeah. Yes, quit. Okay. So back in.
I'm little now.
Basically, it's just a matter of I don't know where this guy's going to be in Yoka, so I may as well check just everywhere.
It's
I can get
basically
these
an
two guys to line
HM.
up.
Did we talk about this? How that's basically just an HM,
How what is?
like the going small.
Oh
thing?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Um,
Come on, man.
why is it yo-yo 140 plus? Oh, I see. I got confused.
Come on. Come on up here, buddy.
Falcon punch.
There you go. So how's your week going?
It's okay, man. I'm busy and tired, but I'm all right.
I hear you.
A lot of that going around, I think. There's some roughness at the beginning of the week, but I think things are on the up and up.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think things are good.
Yeah. So yeah, what about you? Tell me about your week.
About the same.
Yeah.
Finally got to do the Valentine's Day shtick.
Grrr.
Slightly,
Just kidding.
slightly overdue.
Yeah.
But you know.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Got to see Deadpool. It was awesome.
Deadpool.
Man, I'm fucking doing awful here.
Deadpool was solid.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Sarah is also, as I told you off mic, Sarah's kind of a
A Deadpool connoisseur.
yes, yeah. I wouldn't say snob, but
Yeah.
you know,
But you would if you weren't dating her.
she's very particular about Deadpool.
Yeah.
No, she like Deadpool's her favorite comic book character. She knows a shitload about it. And afterwards, she was like, "All right, so it was cool what they did with the origin story, and they kind of mixed a couple characters together and this and this." And I'm like, "All right, cool."
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to be able to have the conversation, and like she is able to school me on Deadpool and all that jazz. But yeah, they seem solidly set up for a sequel, and
of course they do.
Everything's gonna be good there. Lava Stage does not look good yet. Damn, man. One of these days we'll buy some of those with those fucking little buggy frags.
Buggy fraggies.
Buggy-fragus.
Buggy fraggies. Our cats are being crazy right now.
I don't know what's up with them right now.
We open the windows and then everything goes to shit. It's really nice here in Boston, Cambridge, Somerville today.
It is. It's a really surprisingly nice day. It's kind of just cool spring weather, not February.
But if we can hang on to this and avoid any more, I mean, I think there's probably
there's always one last storm. We always get one late storm at the end of every winter, every time. It's inescapable. It's our destiny.
Well, let's see. So the rest of the week looks... Tuesday looks cold.
Okay. Perfect. Good. I was going to go streaking that night, so that works.
But everything else is above 40, so that's pretty good.
Nice. We never really figured out how this is supposed to work.
Baby blah, 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 blah.
Gotta figure out how that little area is supposed to work there, but all right. Have you seen Deadpool yet?
No.
Oh, you should,
not.
man.
I'm not really interested. I don't really care.
It's a pretty enjoyable movie. It's funny as hell.
Yeah. Didn't Ryan Reynolds play him in the Wolverine movie, too?
Yes. They actually
Is he the
make
same guy, or is it meant to be different?
Different.
Okay.
That portion of the timeline has been completely changed because of Days of Future Past. They totally reference it, though. In a way that makes sense for Deadpool, not so much for the movie.
Gotcha.
But no, there's some really good jokes in there. They do a really great job of like fourth wall breaking in a way that like actually makes sense, both as a movie thing and as a comic book style thing.
Okay.
They do some surprisingly good like cutaway style stuff that traditionally works fine in comics but doesn't work at all in movies, and it feels totally natural. I was actually really surprised about that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So they were putting effort in directing wise.
Yes.
That's cool.
And apparently the guy who directed it, this is his first movie.
Great.
Which was shocking because it was a very good movie.
That's awesome. It's always good to get some new blood in there.
Yeah. Tim Miller, I guess, was the director. I'm curious if he's related to T.J. Miller or if he is T.J. Miller.
Who is that?
T.J. Miller is a comedian. He plays Weasel, his sort of best friend in the movie.
Oh, okay. That's awesome, though.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good goddamn movie. I enjoyed it very much.
So,
come on, guys.
Long story short, Rick, how was your week? Answer Deadpool.
Yeah, basically. I'd say so.
Well, that's cool. Let's see. What have I been doing? I'm playing a lot of guitars.
All right. How many guitars?
Way too many guitars.
If you had to estimate how many guitars you were playing.
4 to 10.
That's a lot of guitars. That's more guitars than I've practiced with this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. I may need to pare down the guitar collection.
Oh, God. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a bunch of guitars.
No, I don't think so, especially if you use them. And a lot of them have different purposes. I have 3 electrics and 3 acoustics. And some old broken ones that I also hang on to.
Ooh, those are the best kinds. The broken ones.
there's the one that I got for 5,000 yen in Japan that I traveled like the world with, literally.
Right.
And it's like in really rough shape, but it's blue and it looks cool, and I'm gonna keep it.
Sentimental value always trumps actual value.
It sounds amazing as long as I leave it in drop C flat tuning. So if I try and tune it up any more than that, it gets...
Is that different from B tuning?
I was just being. It would probably be. Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about some of us call that B, but then I was like, there's totally the possibility that is.
It's meant to be C. It's just really flat.
That makes more sense.
But yeah. So that one's a cool guitar that I'm never probably gonna get rid of just because of the sentimental value there. Somewhere, maybe it's at my mom's house, but I also have my uncle's guitar that I kind of inherited, so I'm gonna keep that. It's also been broken in kind of rough shape, but I'm gonna keep it. I think I have my very first guitar downstairs somewhere, which I should probably keep for. Again, it's a bag of dicks, but I should keep it.
Oh boy!
And then let's see. So if you're a musician, you'll care.
You've
about
heard it
this.
here first. John strums lightly on a bag of dicks.
That's right. if you're a musician, you might find this interesting. I have one acoustic that I keep always tuned to Nashville tuning, also called high-strung tuning. And if you don't know, that's basically the 6 strings of the guitar are actually the 6 higher strings of a 12 string. So it sounds a little more like a mandolin. It's still technically EADGBE, but for the EADG, they're all an octave up as if they were from a 12 string. It's a cool sound.
All right. Wait, does that mean that your 1 and 6 are the same notes?
Yeah, they're still the same notes. They're just different octaves than you're used to.
I mean, like, are they literally the same notes or if the lower ones are an octave up?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I think so. But I'd have to play it now. I also have another acoustic that I leave in NST, New Standard Tuning, which is kind of like a circle of fifths tuning. It was invented by Robert Fripp from King Crimson, and it's cool. It expands the range of the guitar, and it also gives it, all new chord voicings. There's a whole bunch of theory reasons why it's cool. I like it, but I don't think I want to convert to it full time.
Yeah.
But I wrote 2 songs in that tuning, and I'll be damned if I'm going to convert them to normal tuning.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave that there for those 2 songs until I get my shit together.
See, but then you get to do that cool thing during shows where you literally just have a guitar or 2 off to the side that are preset in their tuning, so you can be like, hang on, I need my special guitar for this one.
Fancy guitar. Yeah, exactly. And let's see, I have a Strat and a Telecaster, and I have a cool Schecter that is kind of like a heavier.
I had a Schecter once. Doctor was not pleased. I'm sorry.
You're adorable.
So
that's what I'm playing with lately.
Nice. So that's cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah. And a whole shit ton of pedals. I tried to get rid of a bunch of pedals over the last few months, and I ended up getting a bunch more. So long story short is, don't waste money on pedals.
Fair enough.
It's really fun, but at the end of the day, you would do well to save your money and instead just practice more.
See, my thing is, I will admit, I can barely tell the difference between different, not between pedal versus no pedal, but some pedals against each other. I'm just
that's the thing. Is like, it's ripe with pretension because everyone's like, oh, that fuzz has like a little more headroom than this other fuzz, and like there's definitely a difference between fuzz, overdrive, and distortion, but at the same time, they all, compared to clean, sound the same. You know what I mean? Like you can really get, and that's like what makes a good song great, though, is like someone really did take time to figure out the exact right tone and how they all work together. Like, you're right, like a single guitar, like it's either clean or it's not, right? But if you might decide you want like a fuzz for the lead and then an overdrive for the chords underneath it and how that interplay works, and you want to be careful not to like overload the band, like the frequency spectrum. Like, there's a lot you can really geek out about when you're thinking about it.
I feel like part of it too is like, if you're recording like a studio track, then obviously like the finest tuning you can do is really going to be audible, especially when you master it and everything just sounds nice the way you want to. If you're playing live, unless you've got the best speakers in the world, it's just going to sound crunchy, which is bad.
Even world-class bands still often sound kind of shitty live. Oh, man. I accidentally saw Imagine Dragons once, long story.
Oh, no.
Fucking, like, they have a couple of good songs. I'll totally give them that. Like, I have nothing really against them per se.
I kind of like their radio, the hits they have on the radio.
Yeah. No, they're super catchy songs. They're fine, But, like, they got really big really fast, and I just kind of felt like, you could tell. Like, it sounded like they were a really good band with like a crazy dude in front of him talking about things.
There was a really good Todd in the Shadows video where he was talking about Imagine Dragons and another band, and I can't remember which one it is. I'll throw it in editing, and I'll throw a link to the actual video too because it's a good video that he made for it. But he was talking about like, oh yeah, and here's the same schlock you'd expect out of other band. Now here is a masterwork by Imagine Dragons who graced the top of the charts and and then after a little while I was like, hey, wait a second, hang on. Yeah, it's weird. That lead singer looks like the lead singer from Imagine Dragons. That's kind of... Wait. Who made this song? And then I was like, oh, it's Imagine Dragons. And the other one's just like, oh, it's this other band that was really shitty a year ago.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, nothing has made it clearer to me that Imagine Dragons totally does not deserve their position, like, as like a staying thing. Like, they're going to have to work their asses off to keep... their spot in
and like, don't get me wrong, like they do have some good songs, and like
they totally do.
There are some good musicians in that band, but like I literally thought that they were an opener. I literally like 3 songs in, and I'm
no.
like, oh, when are they gonna be over? And my friends were like, dude, this is them. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, when is Imagine Dragons gonna come on? And they're like, oh, John.
I was like, oh
John.
boy, you're not gonna have a good time tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, again, like, you know, someday that'll be us.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Full hearts and the laser swords.
Yep. And the really disappointed audience.
Yeah. No, we'll be awesome.
I will say, my biggest regret about not making to Magfest this year is that now Ninja Sex Party is performing. I was under the impression that Starbomb was performing as well. I'm not sure if that's actually the case.
Oh.
I mean, granted, that's a kind of a tricky act to do live anyway, but still, like, it seemed like they might be doing it. I think the Proto-Men are there, or it's either the Proto-Men or
the Megas.
The Megas. I forget which.
So
Keiji Inafune.
you heard it here first, guys. Some bands are there.
Keiji Inafune is fucking there, and I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, but what is
that would have been awesome.
I just want him, unless he's like freestyling on the mic, I don't really care. Like, what's he gonna do there?
He's signing autographs and just chilling in like
He's
his own.
Like,
little,
hey, I'm Keiji Inafune, bitches.
Kinda, yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
you know
Mighty
what he
Number
should be
9.
doing? Working on Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
We paid for that shit like 2 years ago.
Yeah, right? Oh, my God. I got to get a hold of somebody because I'm not sure if we ever filled out the survey thing that tells us which console, and now if I try to go there, it doesn't work. So
oh, shit.
That's going to be a real pain. I mean, I'll buy it a second time if I have to, but it's just like,
yeah, but that does suck.
I'd really prefer not to if I could manage that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mighty Number 9 delayed for the second time.
Yeah.
First time was delayed from September till question mark, and now it got delayed from February till question mark.
Man, I can't wait till question mark, though.
Yeah, question mark's going to be a really good day.
It's a good day.
That's my favorite day.
Hey, Rick, has anything happened in this episode?
Not especially. We're still trying to find the guy who says hey.
You know, it's the mark of a really good epic battle between good and evil when you're running around town trying to find a guy who says hey.
Well, I mean, granted, we don't really know about any other plot stuff happening right now.
No,
In character, we don't know about the nurse. We don't know about
Yeah.
the shit that's about to go down, and we're just kind of like
about to go down.
hanging out with our new best friend, our new Biffles.
Our new buffles.
Yep, our new Buffalo.
Our new buffaloes.
So, god damn, I'm really sick of fighting this lobster fucking dude.
Lobster man. I think he's more like a crawfish.
He might be.
Is there a difference between
Probably
a crawfish and a crayfish?
No, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Same as possum and opossum.
One's a little more crazy. I'm sorry. That wasn't my best work.
I think they call them different things in the South. Like, I know that in, like, the Bayou.
Yeah, they call everything in the South different things.
That was a chair up north, but down here, it's a footrester.
It's a sitting stool.
Okay, so what the fuck? I don't know. I've been to Yoka, so where the fuck is the hay guy?
Use a repel.
Oh, shit. You know what it might be? Maybe we have to go to Yoka and jack in somewhere. I hate when it's ambiguous like that because there's nowhere in Yoka where I can jack in and get to the internet.
Is
So,
there?
like,
Not? Do we know that for sure?
I'm reasonably sure.
Just check into that dude.
Oh, God. I mean, if you want to look it up, you're welcome to. If you want to look up, like, Tora quests or something. No. All right, so I can jack in here. Be hilarious if it was Tamako here. Oh, that's right. Okay, I should be going through her thing anyway because that'll actually get me into
okay.
a chunk of the Yoka anyway. But yeah, so it's like if you look up like Tora BBS quests or something, like that'll probably give you. Oh God, another unlocker thing. Jesus. Ooh, gears everywhere. All right, gears of whore. That's mean. Tamako's really nice.
Nailed it.
Oh Jesus. Well, that didn't go well.
Which one is this? Looking for friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Go to ACDC Park, talk with the guy with the green shirt, go to Yoka 1 by the water heater, and follow the path to use Prez data to go over the little path.
What? I did that.
Take a right and talk to the Navi. Go to the zoo and talk to the scientist to the right as you enter. Go back to the guy in the park to get you prize.
What? Well, I didn't talk to the Navi and get a response out of that, so I'm gonna go here because her thing leads back to Yoka Net anyway.
Okay.
So this is actually the only place where I can reasonably like get to. Oh, there's two different things here. Well, first, let's go this way. Oh, so I don't have the security cube for that yet. Fucking hell. Will this take me to Yoka Square at least? Oh, no, this is going to take me to fucking Beach Street. Ah! Okay. Fine. I probably have to battle her again to get her actual password. Well, then let's get the fuck out of here. But you said to the right, right? So if he's
He said
here...
something about the scientist guy. Did you talk to him?
I did talk to that guy. There's a sub-ship dude. I don't see anybody here, so maybe he only... Well, that's
Did you talk
Famous.
to him?
That's Mr. Famous.
Oh, okay.
So I guess he's probably not here yet. So I will go back, bite my tongue until it bleeds, and then we'll keep that going. Still got a little time left in the episode. Anyway, God damn it, I hate that. I hate. Ugh.
Measurement Battle Network 3.
Man, and it bums me out because like the plot has been okay so far. It hasn't been terrible. There's been still too much fetch questiness, and I think the issue is. Like in a regular RPG, I think we'd be much more forgiving about this, but because this is an action RPG,
no,
it's a little bit more.
I mean, I know I have a tendency to be a little bit negative and hard on these games, but like in any RPG, I would have. This is not. It's not the action element that's really causing the problem because I mean, it's the same thing. You get in a random battle, you spend some time doing it, and you get out of it. So it's the pacing is the same as your average Final Fantasy, but.
I guess it just feels like a more drastic change of play style between running around and battling.
I think there's just so little effort put into some of these fetch quests.
Maybe
it's
that's
literally
true.
go here, do this, talk to this person, go to this second place, bring this thing, do the thing, come back. It's all the same. And the locales are really, just kind of uninteresting and bland and samey.
Yeah.
And I think that makes it harder to get into as well. Like, there are definitely fetch, like Final Fantasy VI, for example, like there's definitely fetch quests in that game, but like, it doesn't feel like it, you know? And like, you're not, I don't know, it just feels more, none of this stuff feels relevant to the main plot.
Right.
It's rare in a good Final Fantasy, for example, where you're, forced to do something that's completely both boring and irrelevant to the main plot. You know what I mean? There's this, I feel like this game is like 80% that.
I guess I guess it would make more sense if a lot of this stuff had a direct reason, like within the plot of the game.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time it's just sort of like, hey, do this stuff, and you're like,
Is that him? No.
So, is that the guy right there?
He's the guy.
Did I not talk to... So, can you look that up one more time?
I can try.
I'm sorry.
It says, ACDC Park, talk to the guy with the green shirt. Go to Yoka 1 by the water heater and follow the path to use Pres data to go over the little path.
So walk past it?
Maybe.
Because I could swear that this is where we just were.
Take a right and talk to the Navi. Then go to the zoo and talk to the scientist to the right as you enter. Then go back to the guy in the park.
I mean, I guess we'll try it. I don't know. I feel like we just did that and nothing really happened.
I think there's a Navi we didn't talk to.
There must be, I guess. I don't see how it be otherwise. Huh. Weird. All right. I don't like when it does that, where it's just kind of like, mildly arbitrary. Oh, really? I didn't...
Arbitrary?
Yeah. I'll just throw a rat. Here, go, my mouse friend.
You dirty rat.
What's that?
So you dirty rat.
What's that?
Get out. Windstar.
Hey!
We got a Windstar.
Ooh, Navica's program. Spur armor. Yeah, keep advancing.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? Spur armor. You won't get pushed back.
Oh, that's fine.
That's okay. I'll be... It's nice, but it's not enough for me to want to drop one of the things I've already got. Okay, so... Oh, it's this guy probably. Yeah, there we go. I must have just missed him.
Zoo something, yeah. Wow. You see what I mean? And like, this is so obtuse. And it's like just one dude standing in the middle of a room.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like if in Final Fantasy VI they were like, no, it's even less direct than that. It's not even like saying like, go talk to my friend in Narsh. Like, it's
which game is Narsh from?
Narsh is 6. It's the town you start out in.
Oh, okay.
But like, it's not even that specific.
Oh, it's a map from when they were kids.
Okay, well, that's sweet.
Tell my friend I'm going to see him again right away. Go to my friend and tell him that I will eventually see him.
He died on the journey and never made it back.
My AC/DC townshipmen need me. Boop, 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 boop.
Unused Actic Pass.
I had Actic once.
Is acne on your... Never mind.
My chiropractor was not pleased. My friend said that he wants to see me, but he won't come see me. Oh, yeah, we're doing this for Tora. Oh, we got a reg up, though. That's not bad.
A reg up 3.
All right. We're actually very close to being able to put roll 2. We need 2 more megabytes to get roll 2 as our select thing. And also, something I discovered last time is Higsby's shop now lets you order chips.
Oh, wow.
So you can order any chip that you already have. Which means you can get as many roll 2s as you want, for example.
Oh, neat.
So that'll be real good, because the previous games you get limited to one roll 1, roll 2, and roll 3 chip. Now we can get, multiples.
That is really cool. All right, so I guess we're going to do this next one
next time. I guess we're doing all 4 of them. Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.